This is Ian from Lean Media, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review of product inserts from other companies from worst to best. If this video helps, please take a moment to like it and follow me. Let's get started. So this was an insert that came with a used iPhone that I purchased, and there's some things that are really good about it, some things that are not so good. So the good part of it is it's pretty small. That means the cost will be low. The text is kind of small, but it's not too small. So I can read this with normal reading glasses. It's a little bit crowded on here, so I would consider trying to reduce that if I were the owner of this particular company. Importantly, they did dark text on a white background. I always recommend doing that, not the other way around. And I'm going to show you some examples of the wrong way to do it in a little bit. One thing that this company did not do right is by including a request for a 5-star review. Please take a moment to leave a 5-star product review. This is totally against Amazon terms of service. If you're a seller, do not put inserts like this into your products, because if it gets reported to Amazon, or Amazon does spot checks at its warehouses for FBA sellers, you may get your account shut down. Amazon really cleaned house maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago with this very issue. So they're certainly, they have precedent, and if they find this could cause big issues for the company, or at least a warning, and then a requirement that they clean up their act. So that's example number one. Here's another example of a product insert for a kind of a weighted blanket. Excellent product photography. It's a bigger brochure, which is good. I think that's an excellent way to do it. There's a problem with the text being kind of dark text on a kind of a mid blue, light blue background. It's hard to read, and you can, I don't know if you can see this, but the text is really tiny. I have to bring this close to my face to even see what it says. They have some good ideas like these charts showing how the quality of the product and how it's made, but I would really consider getting rid of some of this stuff that's not important and blowing it up. On this side, the text is a bit easier to read and some instructions. One thing I noticed is that whoever wrote this, they probably used a translation service, like an automated translation service, or maybe they can speak English themselves, but it's not perfect English. So I would get that copy edited or proofed by somebody who speaks English natively, or you can use one of these online services to have someone do a professional proofreading job. One other thing with this particular insert is on the back. It includes this bizarre story, basically claiming that they were an American girl growing up in Texas, and then their family moved to China, and then they got into Amazon selling. It just doesn't seem plausible. It's also extremely hard to read because it's very small white text on a light blue background. So I would not do something like this if I were manufacturing a product. I mean, the quality of the product in the way it's used, and also these photos, I think that speaks for itself. But adding these weird, personal homespun stories, just if they're not true, people can detect that. So I would not include that. Here's another example where the brand, they put kind of dark text on a blue background. As I said before, I wouldn't do it. It's hard to read. They do have some useful features, such as like a diagram showing how to use it. And then they don't ask for a 5-star review, but they do say, please take some time to leave us good feedback. You can't do that. So just not be really careful about it. Just don't do it. And if you are doing it, I would change the design for the product inserts right away, so you're not asking for a 5-star review. You can say, please take a moment to leave some feedback, but do not say 5-star feedback or good feedback. Amazon, if they find out, they will not be happy about that. And then finally, I wanted to show you an example of a brand that did it right. Very simple product insert. It's a thank you card. It's small, so it's not expensive to print. Clearly has the brand name on it, and the kind of the personal story about the company, it's believable. It's a little bit generic. We are a small company in the big world of Amazon retailer and appreciate your business immensely. But it just seems sincere. It doesn't seem faked. The text is easy to read. It's kind of a dark text on a white background. It says that there's a 1-year warranty, which is nice. And if there's any issue, just contact them through Amazon. So it's not trying to direct them to another website or something, or to an email address. It basically just says contact them through Amazon, and they'll try to make it right. So that's basically the right way to do it, in my humble opinion. So this company, which by the way sells a commodity product, it's actually this product right here. It's this iPhone 8 hard case. you know, it's a cheap product, but it's a quality product. And this card, it rings true. It basically lays out everything in a very easy to understand way. And I think they did a good job on that.